So we are here with Rashaud, First Sergeant Rashaud, and he has a message that's important for all of us out there. Sometimes when things aren't going well and you have a bad day, it seems like when it rains, it pours, and then a second bad thing happens, a third bad thing happens. Your story is amazing. Thank you for your service. A Purple Heart is amazing that you get injured in combat serving our country. You got 2 Purple Hearts.
Yeah.
And you were injured. And tell us about that first injury.
So the first injury happened on our way to Iskandariyah. We were on our way to Iskandariyah to test out some new equipment that we had. I was a lead gun on the RG-31. As we came around the corner, as I remember, as soon as we came around the corner, it was midday. As a lead gun, as I said, it was midday. I was throwing out candy here or there to kids. As I turned to my right and as I began to traverse to my left, the EFP went off, destroyed the truck, injured me, injured our driver. I was medevaced out to the green zone, where I spent 2.5 weeks there before our next platoon came and picked me up and brought me back to at the fob that I was located at.
Wow. So you're having a bad day, something like that happens. So then shortly after that, you're in bed recovering from your injury, and you get injured again.
Yeah.
What happens? Lying in bed like this.
So pretty much kind of lying in bed. It was midday. So as he said, I was actually in the process of recovering. I had my sling on from the previous injury. And what tends to happen on each one of these fobs is that mortars are getting sent into the base, and it just so happens at that point, it was kind of later told to us that all the mortars that had been getting shot into the base at the time ended up, well, what they were using them as was benchmarks to actually hit the cans, and we actually felt the wrong end of that situation, and a rocket hit our cans. It killed another soldier, injured myself, and 2 other soldiers as well.
So people lost their lives. You were already recovering from an injury, and bam, another injury. So the message for our audience out there, we've all had hard times. How did you stay strong when this happened?
I think a lot of it having to do with my Christian belief, and as well as my friends at the time, just continuing to push me through, and just kind of that thing that's built throughout the Army, just relying on one another, also as well as physical therapy, now my wife, and just continued friends, and these kind of events too. You meet a lot of other soldiers and airmen and Marines that have also been injured. You kind of share each other's story, and it's just kind of one of those things that help you get through it too as well.
So that's an important message. I mean, whether you're religious, not religious, you can have faith in something, and you have to have faith. You have to count on others to help you. You have to find others that have maybe had similar situations and bond that way. So those are 3 tips that you could use to kind of get through tough times when your world blows up, literally speaking, and then it blows up again the second time.
Yeah.
So stay strong. Hopefully that helps.
The battle continues.